Welcome back to the R31 Skyline. This is a car that I'm so excited to finally bring here on the channel yet again. Today we've got something very exciting in store because we are going to be breaking down just how bad it is, because it's got 317,000 kilometers on the clock, and that is a whole lot. And as a result, there's going to be a lot of things that's going to be problematic with the Skyline, especially in terms of what we want to achieve on this build with this car. We are also going to introduce our mystery partner that's going to be building this R31 Skyline with me. Stay tuned, guys. It is going to be awesome. Alright fellas, so the first thing that we're going to be doing with the Skyline today is we're going to be getting this car roadworthy, and that's the first step in order to get this car registered and legally in my name. We're going to be putting this car on club registration with the help of the guys from Absolute Enthusiast. They've been holding it down for me since day one for all my cars for club register, so huge shout out to them. And honestly, to get a roadworthy, it just needs to be within the guidelines of what Australia deems is safe. So no camber, no big turbo, none of that. But hopefully this car will pass. Thank you. Lunchtime. Alright guys, and that is how you make sure you are sun protected. Swear by this cancer sunscreen. Use it literally every day, everywhere. But guys, we have some very good news because the R31 Skyline is fully road legal. But now guys, we are on our way to meet up with our good mate Matt. You may have seen him in the first episode when we revealed the R31 Skyline. Him and I are massive lovers of this car. He's currently at uni right now and we're actually going to be meeting up, but he thinks an Uber is going to pick him up. Instead, he's going to be super shocked, I reckon, when he sees the Skyline pull up to school. I think it's going to be pretty cute. Keen to see what he reckons when he sees an old Skyline and it's actually his Uber. Gotta be good, guys. Alright, we are basically at Matt's uni now. Just looking for him. We are almost there. We've just got to go to the specific entrance. But I've been thinking about it, guys. I think, you know what? I'm going to just let him drive the car. I think he's going to absolutely love it if we do that. Even more so. I see him. I see him. There he is. Uber driver for Matt. Hey brother, how are you? Come through, bro. Oh, all car things. Come through, brother. How are you? Good to see you, man.
You too.
Hey bro, do you want to drive?
Me drive?
Yeah, I'll drive. Let's do it, bro. Let's have you behind the wheel. So Matt has never driven a Skyline before, so I'm super eager to see what you think of the old girl.
Oh yeah, let's go.
Let's do it, man.
Drive as bossy as it sounds.
Hey, enough of that. I'm super keen to see your reaction. And yeah, I hope you love it, man. You've basically been looking for one for a while.
Yeah, I've been looking at them for sure.
So, I mean, let's see how you go, bro. Oh, drops a gear. Second gear. Oh my god. Oh my god, I've actually never seen you drive. I'm actually kind of scared.
Dude, especially with that wind, it's very...
It feels like you're right amongst it, eh?
Yeah.
Are we in the F1?
Doesn't give you much confidence, not gonna lie. I was like...
No, it definitely doesn't give you
what's
that
good.
much confidence. I mean, it's hard to trust such an old car. I
Yeah.
feel like sometimes a wheeler's gonna fall off, but no, not in this case.
We don't get
Not in this
something
case.
that disastrous, but
I know, definitely not, but
I mean,
it definitely felt fun though.
yeah, it's one of those cars where I don't even need to look down at the, you know, speedometer. Like, it's just fun.
Yeah.
It feels fast. It doesn't matter how fast you're going.
Oh, it's sick. You really don't have to be going fast in this thing to enjoy it.
No.
Did you think the R31 would drive like this?
To be honest, I've heard bad things about the steering.
Yeah.
But the steering actually isn't that bad. It's more, yeah, the body roll and
Right.
yeah, and power delivery, like first gear, doing like a first gear, you know, trying to, nothing really happens, to be honest. You kind of got to be rolling in like seconds. Again, that's the 6-cylinder, you know, the 3-litre.
The characteristics.
Yeah,
Right?
30-year-old car.
And also, it's an RB. So you could smack a 26 head on, and you could basically have a GTR killing engine. So
It's a Skyline.
it's a Skyline, guys. It is a Skyline.
Definitely, you know, all us car people, when you say Skyline, like,
You know what it is.
even if you try and be cool and like, oh no, but like, yeah, they're cool. Like, you grew up with the movies, you grew up with the Skyline.
Exactly.
It just is cool. Like,
I'm glad to hear you're enjoying it, man.
it's laboursome getting up to speed, that's for sure.
Oh, for sure.
But once you're up there, it's fun.
Oh, it's hella fun.
And it feels,
It's like rewarding, right?
yeah, it feels like you have more power under your foot than you do.
Yep.
It has that, very much that sort of feeling like there's more to go. That's what makes me feel like it needs to be boosted. You just got that like,
Having the opportunity to drive my good friend Mark's R31, it kind of gives me an impression for what this car could be capable of doing.
yeah,
Especially if we go down the boosted route.
yeah. Also, you know,
It's going to be wild.
when was the last time the engine had a major service? Things like that.
Yeah.
And also even
Yeah.
just like intake.
Yeah.
Cars,
You could do a cam, exhaust, cat delete. Man,
Yeah.
there's a lot of power
Just
to be had.
you know, those classic breathing
Yeah,
modes.
yeah, the breather mods. Yeah, they
And
call
then,
them
I-
IHE, intake headers exhaust. Oh, let's go!
You don't want to get too close to the car and
Look, just going way too quick, man. Ultimately, but yeah, I feel like it's good.
yeah, the clutch is super like user friendly, which I was surprised at.
Yeah, very easy. Hey,
You could definitely learn in this car. Like it's that type of just easy lift off, no jerk and
yeah.
changes.
I feel like this is a really great first car as well, like you said.
Yeah,
I think we
sure.
got to teach Mason how to drive manual.
That's a good idea. That's a good idea.
But I mean, as well as that, guys, you have to remember that this is basically a bone stock R31, phase 1 essentially of what this will eventually become. So if you want to see more content on the 31, be sure to hit that subscribe button, guys.
Thanks for watching.
But no, we've got plenty more to come in this video, so stay tuned. Alright guys, it is time to consume our banh mi. Here you go, brother.
Thank you, sir.
So we've got the trusty R31 looking hella cool. It is picking up a bit of grime, as you can see. It's been very reliable. Thank you, bro. So because we don't really care about the Skyline, I'm happy to put this on the car. You'll never see me do this to any other car that I own, but the Skyline. I think it's going to be a cool drift pig. Doesn't really look like a missile, but
I don't think it's ever going to be a missile.
let's hope it
Maybe.
doesn't end up being a missile, but
I'm excited. Keen to get learnt.
let's go. Alright guys, we are now here at our next destination. We're going to be meeting our fellow YouTuber and good friend of mine, Turbo Tristan. He's right in here, you can see his signature EK, and this is his famed shop, so let's go and surprise him. Should I just drive in? Alright guys, we are now here at the famous Spool Up headquarters. If you guys don't know what that means, we are at Turbo Tristan's shop, and
Oh man,
I didn't
you
expect
just
you
help
here.
yourself drive in the shop.
Yeah, man.
Alright.
I
Oh,
thought I
well.
could make myself at home.
Well, you better get used to it because we'll be doing a lot to this bad boy.
Oh man, I can't wait. So guys, I'm gonna be partnering up with Turbo Tristan over here, and we're gonna be building the R31 Skyline at his famous shop.
We turbo everything on this channel.
So you know what that means.
It's getting a turbo. That's for sure.
Hey, let's go, guys! It's gonna be
It's gonna
sick.
be mad. It's gonna
Oh, man.
dose. We're gonna get that VL dose. Probably insert a clip of the VL stuff.
I honestly can't wait to work with Turbo Tristan. He's actually a mastermind when it comes to building K-swap turbo Hondas.
Yep.
And that is his pride and joy over there. If you haven't seen it already on his YouTube channel,
It's come off the dyno at Elusive just
Yeah.
a
How
week
fast
or
is
so
it now?
ago. It's pretty damn fast. I need to get some better tyres, maybe some drag slicks in the front to get some traction. But
God,
275 kilowatts at the front wheels is a bit of a handful.
At the front wheels. That's insane. And it's obviously K-swapped as well. So, whoa,
Heck yeah, it is.
Did you build this all yourself?
Every single thing on this, except for the tuning, I did all myself, and the wiring. Yeah.
It looks sick, man. And you painted it and did all that yourself as well?
All the painting's all me.
How long have you had the car for now?
3 years.
Whoa,
So
that's crazy.
Did a D16 turbo build, and that's what I started the channel with always the intention to go K-swap. And
Is K the answer?
K is the way.
K is the way.
Yeah, K is the way.
It
We
looks
could K-swap
sick.
the RB if you want. We'll just chuck that in the bin and put a K in it.
Should we?
Why not?
How much would that cost? Very tempting. But we definitely got to try the RB. I mean, I love Ks, and I know you love Ks. So.
I love RBs. I'm actually
Oh, really?
a Nissan guy at heart. So I've had
Okay.
S14, S15, S13, R32, R33. So
Right.
and now VL with the RB engine. So
Sick. Is that here?
it's not here,
Okay.
but it'll be here in a couple of days, and you can get some footage of it.
We definitely got to check that out because you built that yourself as well.
Yeah, forged rods, pistons, camshaft, turbo, Haltech. It's all in there. Front mount, did all that.
Shit. Hopefully we can get that in there.
Easy,
That old girl.
easy. It was meant to go in there. It wasn't meant for the
Oh,
VL,
really?
but it's more meant for that.
Oh man, that got me real excited.
It's easy as.
When it's all ready,
Yep.
best believe Turbo Tristan's Civic is gonna be on.
Hell yeah. You can take it, do a review.
Oh man, you gotta be in it as well, man. I want to
Yeah,
see you
yeah,
drive
yeah.
it. I
gotta
see
get-
that chopping footage.
We've got to get the tyres happening, and then we're out.
Ah, that's gonna be gangster, man.
Yep.
Well, today I wanted to show you the R31 Skyline in, I guess, all of its glory. So let me know what you think. You're the.
I forgot to mention I had an R31 as well, so I've had
Right.
all the Skylines except for a 34 and a 35.
Okay. Oh, sick. Okay, cool. So you know these things really well then.
I had one.
That's good to know.
First impressions, super clean. I
Really?
love the hubcaps. There's no major like panel damage on it or anything, and there's no like chunky bits of rust or anything like that. A nice paint correction and all that sort of stuff would be awesome.
Yes.
We've definitely got to get a front mount happening in here. And,
Yes, we do.
The drift body kit on it,
Oh, 100%.
and we'll ditch those mud flaps, slam it down, get some fat rims on there, and yeah, we'll just start building a drift car. It's got the sick blue interior as well.
Do you like the blue?
I love it, man. Mine was red with brown, so
Oh, okay, right.
not as nice as this.
That's all right.
And of course, we got the awesome stove top tail lights. So these look like your grill at home.
The hot plates, love them.
And I noticed this one's got the OG sticker from the 80s on there, the Oakley sunglasses.
Is that Speed Dealers?
Yeah, the you nailed it. What's going on here? We got
This
gas.
is a gas tank, but we don't run gas anymore.
That's going in the bin for sure.
100%. It was the only mod on the car, apart from it being bone stock
Yep.
and the tow bar just chilling back there.
Yeah, the tow bar, that has to go. We don't need that for drifting.
But yeah, overall, pretty good car, you reckon?
Yeah, you can't go wrong with these. Better than an AU Falcon, I reckon.
Better than an AU Falcon, did you say?
Hard.
What do you think about Rex's car?
He's done well with it, and it's a good platform, but you know, you got to drift in a JDM car, and this is Japanese, so.
And ultimately, guys, the AU Falcon costs the same price as an R31 Skyline.
Yeah.
now, which is absurd.
Yep, and all the stuff you got to do to it, where this is RB, there's literally swaps. You
Everywhere.
could put everything in this, and the gearbox out of this, same as a VL, same as an S14, same as an S13,
Really? Oh.
and then you can do upgrades to R33 gearboxes
Right,
and stuff.
you can just
so-
change the ratios
Yep,
very easily as
all
well.
of that. These have got better diff gears, so the AU Falcon's got a 3.4 ratio. This has got a 4.1, so it's just
Wow.
really snappy. So
Yep,
really good, solid rear end, solid axle splines. So yeah, it's halfway there. Yeah.
Wow, that sounds sick. So in terms of building a drift car, it's probably cheaper to do it in a 31 than an AU, right?
I reckon. Yep, if you can find one, get an old grandma spec one, and yeah, it'll be most likely cheaper.
For sure, and it definitely helps if it's already manual, and most of these are manual.
Yeah,
compared to the AUs.
Autos used to cost extra back in the day.
Wow,
Yeah, so it'd be like a $2 or $3 grand option to go auto.
that's insane.
Has this got windy windows? Yeah.
It does. So this is the base spec GX.
Yep.
So as cheap as it gets, but it's better for us. So it's
Hell
got
yeah.
no LSD. It's got no electronic windows.
No, and
It's lighter.
it's much lighter. Yep. What do you reckon? We'll open the bonnet and have a
Yeah,
look
let's
under the
check it out. So this car is actually a one owner car, and it's got 317,000 Ks on the clock. So quite a bit. Before you look at the engine bay, I think it's a little bit tired. So
Yeah,
see how it is.
definitely needs a refresh.
What does it typically need when it comes to a refresh for an RV?
So just it depends on a few things.
Yeah.
The injectors are old. The airflow meters and things like that start to play up. The idle control plays up.
It is playing up.
Yep.
It's definitely hunting.
Yeah, that can
Seeing
be
a
a number of things. Can be throttle body, can be idle control, can be the airflow meter as well. So we change a bit of the hardware, stop things leaking.
Awesome. It sounds pretty straightforward based on what you're saying. I know
Yeah,
it's probably
it's-
harder than what you're saying.
There's a lot of time that we've got to put into it. We've got to get our knuckles cut up and dirty and greasy.
Love it.
But this recipe's been done hundreds and thousands of times
Yep.
before us. So we just follow the recipe book
Okay.
and we'll get it cooking.
Yeah.
Then we're sweet.
That sounds good, man. Truth be told, guys, I'm not much of a wrencher, so I'm collaborating with Tristan. And guys, if you are new to wrenching on your car, you're starting a new project, especially under 31, which is really desirable now in today's market, I really hope that this helps you with your own build and just to get to know basically wrenching on your car. So
Yeah.
Tristan's the
My,
expert.
my philosophy is if you can do this and you
Yeah.
can do that, then you can work on your car. So
Sweet. Love that.
you'll be right. This boy's going to learn. We're going to teach him.
It's gonna be sick, guys. So if you guys have any suggestions or any ideas as to what we should be doing on the R31 Skyline, let us know in the comments below, because we want to know what you guys think, and let us know what you want to see first. But we definitely have a plan and a rough idea of what we're gonna do.
Yeah, we're going to discuss the secret plan. Probably chuck it up in the air now and we'll have a look underneath, show you guys what's going on there.
So I haven't even looked at this car underneath, so fingers crossed, guys. Fingers crossed.
So the first place you want to look is under here where the gearbox joins on the engine. Now it has leaked in the past and it's pretty dirty,
Okay.
but it's not wet. So that's a good sign. Same with the gearbox. This has been leaking at some stage in the past, but it's not wet, it's nice and dry. And then you want to look out the back of the tail shaft here. So this is where the power comes out and goes to the wheels. There would usually be a leaky seal here, which it's nice and dry as well.
Awesome. Good to know.
Here, this doesn't look the prettiest. There's a bit of a leak here from the diff pinion seal. And you can see that's slightly wet, so that means this is leaking, so we might need to clean up the diff and reseal it, which is we're going to have to put a locker or a spool in it or weld it
100%.
or something, whatever
Yep.
we want to do,
Yep. Sounds like a plan.
to make it spin both at the same time. It looks like it's got a nice set of reasonably new shocks.
Ah, I thought they were. Oh yeah.
Oh well, they're silver and they say something. What's that say? Gas adjust. So
KYB.
Ooh,
Oh,
damn.
I've heard of them before. They're the Honda
KYB
parts.
adjustables.
No
So
way.
Nismo use KYB and they have KYB adjustables as a Nismo option for like Sylvias and Skyline. So
Wow.
I'm not saying these are Nismo, but it's
Close
same.
enough.
So
But there's no real rust or accidents. Like all the rails seem really straight. Hey.
yeah, so the structural parts, they're all mint. What I like to do when I start a new project, you're sweet, don't worry, is I like to get the car up on the hoist and
Yep.
get my pressure washer and just degrease and blast the whole underside of the car,
For sure.
which we'll do that one day when we start to pull things apart, because there's nothing worse than like crusty stuff falling in your face. tiny little brakes, little baby brakes, so we'll need to upgrade those.
Yep, sounds like a plan.
Bushes here are pretty clapped. You can see
Oh, yep.
maybe this side with the light.
Oh yeah, I can see it. Yeah. Stay tuned.
We've got heaps of room here for a big 3-inch front mount that goes all the way along here.
You're right.
Yeah, very
So keen, guys. Yeah, very G, for sure. The turbo pressure is, it's amounting.
I'm just checking out, what I'm doing now is looking at the fuel tank, and I'll have to do a little bit of research. I haven't changed a pump in one of these. It feels like it's just a regular style drop-in fuel pump,
Okay.
which will be easy as. Hopefully it's not like the VL Commodore that I just built, where the fuel tank's like the fuel pump's down here, and
Right. Super hard, right?
just old school Holden stuff. They've got the good engine, but everything else around it not so good.
That's crazy. I still can't believe they share the same engine though.
Same
pretty
engine,
wild.
same type of diff. So the diff in this is like a V8, like top of the range SS Commodore diff, disc brakes.
Oh, it's got disc brakes as well.
Yeah, this is disc here,
Oh.
which the VL doesn't. It has big dirty drums,
No
which
way.
doesn't stop as well.
That's interesting.
Yep, you got everything here. So discs, 28 spline diff, higher, better ratio for acceleration. Yeah, if you lined up a stock Skyline and a stock VL Commodore, the Skyline would chop it by
And
heaps.
NA.
NA, yep.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Awesome. All right. Looks pretty good though. I'm
Yeah.
kind of stoked and glad to hear all your praise about it. There are
this-
definitely a lot of worse ones out there, right?
Yeah, this is so much better set up. I'm just looking, it's got like the 4-link. So we can adjust, you can get adjustable ones of these to change the diff angle.
Okay.
Adjustable arms, like so much of this stuff you can really go to town on. These
Sweet.
bushes are pretty clapped out.
Oh yeah.
You can see they're crusty, but they are like 30 years old. But no,
Awesome.
it's awesome.
So keen to get this build started. Oh, it's gonna be a journey. We got this. We got this.
You come to the right place, mate.
Oh, I
come
wouldn't
to
have
the
it any
turbo
other
house.
way. All right, guys. So we've had a pretty good chat about what we're going to be doing on the R31 Skyline. We've got a good idea and plan for everything that's going to come. So if you guys want to see more content on the Skyline, be sure to hit that subscribe button. If you haven't checked out Turbo Tristan's channel, please be sure to do so.
What are you waiting for? Come on over.
Exactly. He's going to be our guru for everything Skyline related, as well as maybe if I have any other civic issues. So
It's because I'm old and I've been around. And
No.
I've done it all before.
no, but we need your expertise, and honestly, I think it's going to be super helpful for this build. So thank you so much, man.
Happy
Appreciate
to
your
help.
time.
Happy to teach everybody.
My man, my man. So guys, hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and if you have, be sure to hit that thumbs up button in the comments below. Let us know what you like about the Skyline and other things you want to see done on the car moving forward. We'll see you in the next one. Please take care.